to appreciate the gesture.
Yeah. I mean, he was actually like a part of the community, which is interesting. People are like, yeah, I went on raids with him.
I went on raids with Robin Williams.
No, he actually kept his accounts private for the most part, but
Wait, he actually played World of Warcraft?
yeah, he talked about it. He was a fan of the Warcraft series. Like he played it like just the old RTSs, and then he was pretty into World of Warcraft too. There's like a number of games that he played. He played that. He played, I mean, Zelda obviously. He played Call of Duty. He played. Let's see. What was that one? There was like an old like point and click adventure series that he played a lot. Um,
Fallout? No.
no, not Fallout. It was oh, why can't I remember this? Something to do with magic, I think.
Magic the Gathering? Or like Ultima?
No. Oh, one that he was big on was what was it? Was it Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate? I remember that game. That was actually a pretty good game.
Potentially.
Was it
It was one.
Diablo?
It was what? No, it wasn't Diablo. I remember Diablo. It's one of the ones that was based off of like the D&D stuff. So I think it's Baldur's
Probably
Gate.
Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, there are point and
No,
click
no,
Dungeons
no,
and
no, because
Dragons.
he played Dungeons and Dragons when he was like before he played it, and so then like there was a game series that used a lot of the Dungeons and Dragons and other tabletop games, like a lot of their elements, you know, because there's a bunch of games like that, and he got really into playing those.
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember which one it was. There was one site that had like a list of the games that he had mentioned playing in interviews and such. And we have a question. What is your hunter rank? What is your hunter rank, Brian?
Five.
You're 5. I think I'm still 3. I can't remember. Remember we got you to like 1 rank by beating that big monster, and we never got around to actually doing it for my account.
I think we got you
So
to 4. We tried to see if you could skip right to 5, but it didn't happen.
well, thing is, like it doesn't let you because every time you go up in a hunter rank, it lets you unlock the quest that'll take you up to the next rank. Um, that's the thing is like, yeah, we beat that big guy that was like on the desert boats and stuff. We beat him for you, but we never actually got around to beating
You're talking
him.
about the Gen Moron?
Yes, we never got around to actually beating him when it was under my, when it was my quest. So I never,
Ranked up.
yeah,
Rank
yeah. If you want,
up!
yeah, if you wanna boot the game up, you can join us. Like one of the things we like to do is we love playing with our subs and such. So
We just
yeah, if
gotta
you
make
want to.
sure there's room for Chris, because he's vital to this.
Okay, I just killed the Pink Rathian, so I'm gonna. Yep, as soon as I get out of here, I am going to jump into the lobby.
Oh, remember that time when we finished and so like everyone waved at the camera?
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
guy was called for the guy was getting his full set of armor. What helmet are you wearing, Brian? The guy is
I'm
guy in the
wearing the
chat.
Brachydios helmet.
It is Brachydios. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian and I at one point were both trying to get a set of Brachydios armor. I don't know if Brian actually completed it. I did not. I have the Greaves, and that's it.
Yeah, I've got almost a complete set. I can never get the frickin' Brachydios gem. Like, let me see. Change
Yeah,
appearance.
those drops are freaking difficult. Did I make any other Brachy? I don't think I ever made any other Brachy pieces. I kept not getting good drops. That's what happened. I was getting terrible drops. So every time we went out and hunted and got you Brachy stuff, I'd get like nothing out of it. It was awful.
Let me see. Equip a set. Set 1 or set 2? Here it is. My almost complete Brachydios armor. Almost.
I'm throwing up a video letting people know on my YouTube channel that I am streaming at on your channel.
It's been a while since I streamed on Twitch. Last thing I streamed was Shovel Knight. How
God, I've been
far?
playing Shovel Knight like crazy. I've been making that Shovel Knight video, so I've been like spending all my time. I haven't even been playing games. I think this is the first game I've played, aside from playing Shovel Knight to get footage, in like a week, just because we've been working on this video because I'm trying to get it out by Friday, and we're on schedule now, so I'm excited.
I'm just gonna have my character clap at the screen for till you come in.
Arceus. Okay, it's AOIS. Okay. Yeah, cool, I got it right. Public. Alright, publish that shit. Sweet. So we'll probably get a couple of people. I generally get a fairly good amount of subs that come and watch from my YouTube channel.
I know.
You don't know that.
You're not special, Chris.
Yeah, I have subs that come and watch me too. Whatever. No big
I
deal.
have 800. Suck it.
Okay, Noft is Hunter rank 6. He's Hunter rank 6. He sits.
Oh, do you think that one Hunter rank girl that one girl that was playing with us, the one that was like insanely powerful, she got like Hunter rank 999.
The one that like hated us?
Hated us? No! The one who had 2 accounts, we started playing with her like rank 5 account.
Oh yeah. And then she was like, "All right, I'm going to go get my main account."
And
She came back and just wrecked everything.
I know! I loved her. What happened to her?
I don't know, man. We've barely been playing.
We should message her and be like, yo, we's doing this shit. You should come join us.
We should message her. We don't even remember her name.
I have her on my friends list. I know that much.
Really?
Let me
I can
see.
carry 51 paintballs? At once? Who needs that many paintballs?
I thought the limit was 99.
Oh, no, you can, why can you have that many paintballs? That's ridiculous.
Let me see. Where is she? I don't seem to recall her name. I think it. I want.
Oh yeah, you have her guild card. Okay, I'm coming over.
No, it wasn't Jordy.
Hang on a
I want to
second.
say it was Jean.
Hang on a second, I'm coming over. I got a Sea King scale. What stuff will you give me for that? Ooh, an iron figure. Dude, the furnishings are like the last thing on my
To-do list.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hog and a frog. Furnishings aren't important, but I can dress my pig up like a frog.
You have a pig?
Yeah. You get a pig.
I know I have a pig like at the farm, but I never do anything with it.
Power charm. Oh, that'd be kind of cool, getting a power charm. Less stand tome. Boom boom dance. Guilty. False feline.
Okay, Jennifer was her name. We played with her back in May 21st. That was a bit after my mom's birthday. Our Unity level was 0.72.
Yeah, anybody can join. So
My
if you
highest Unity level is with you, apparently.
Yeah, guys. Anybody can join. So if you want to go ahead and join us, the room is called Zoralda Informer, and it's in lobby room C3, which you can see up in the top left of the thing there. So.
Will Oni Emblem grace us with his presence?
Oh God, Oni was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, Player Hot was your friend, right?
Yep, that's Miles.
Who's this?
That we were gonna try and make
Colby?
better.
I guess this Colby guy is Colby, right?
No, he's not my roommate. It was a different Colby that joined us.
Oh yeah, that's right. This guy has like full-on Zenogre armor. God damn.
We're in the
it
third.
is-
we're in the third of everything. So World 3, Lobby C, Room 3. Like that's what we do. We do the third of everything because we feel like it simplifies everything.
Okay, I found her. Her name was Jennifer. She used dual blades. She was hunter rank 581.
Okay, so the world is called Zoraldo Info. That's what it is. He couldn't quite fit Zoraldo Informer in there. Uh, okay, and I'm coming in. Sweet. I'm coming in.
Let me see.
What is this?
I'm just clapping like a freaking idiot. God damn.
Don't worry, I'll fix it. Oh, you're done. Hey, Brian. Hey, Lathion. You are one of the guys from the... Yep, there you are. Sweet.
Look at this guy. He's got full on Brachydios armor. He's trying to one up me. Well, guess what?
Dude, I really want to make Brachy armor. Okay, what
It's-
hunter rank am I? Oh, I'm 5'2". Maybe we
Oh,
did
you're-
get me. Maybe we did get me through the. Okay.
All right. What should we do then? Let's see.
Well, what kind of stuff do you want to make?
I really want Brachy armor, but I really don't want to freaking go through the hassle of fighting him over and over and over again. Let's just hunt a Nargacuga.
What is that?
It's like Batman if he was a creature.
Narget Knight. Oh, is he like What kind of stuff should I bring? Should I bow for this?
He doesn't have. He's really fast. Remember, he was like that wolf bat thing with the glowing
Oh
red
god damn it.
eyes?
Okay, yeah, I'm getting my bow. Screw this. I'm gonna I'll work on my bow stuff today. Might have to leave this room. Do you have mics on? I can turn them on. I actually don't. Yeah, we can turn our mics on if you need to communicate with us. Probably. Well, the difference is we'd get you going through my. I got one Zenny from a guy. Well, okay, that's an interesting event.
I wonder what's
Just
on
talking to all
my
the people who want to.
item pouch. Paintballs, Chum Chum tickets. Why do I have Chum Chum tickets?
I don't know. I just got 2 from this guy. What? Oh, hey, Luke. Luke and Letheon. Okay, everybody has swords, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my bow because we don't need like just for variety's sake.
He wants to feel special. He wants to feel like those people on Tumblr who say they're foxes trapped in humans' bodies.
Hey, stop making fun of Wolfkin.
Hiya guys, had to leave the
We're
what?
gonna have had to leave.
Oh,
Yeah, he had to leave the How do I? Okay. All right. Yeah, he had to leave the chat for a while. The Twitch stream.
what a little biggity beat. We'll play with you guys though. Ooh. I'm really gonna send that. I'm just gonna send ooh.
Oh, should I bow or bow gun? That is the question.
Really, what's the difference?
Quite a big difference, actually.
Really, I played with both, and I felt like they were both pretty much the same damn thing.
No, the way that you use well, the fact is, yeah, like the ammo that you load, or the coding you use is very different.
Warp?
It is a very different thing.
No, Luke is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna stay with my Heartbreaker actually. Eating pairs of slimes as a team leader. Bow. Yeah, they want me to do bow. Yeah, I'm going with bow. God, it's been so long since I've played.
I know. We're gonna suck so hard. But we'll get the hang of it again, like in 30 minutes. I
Now
will have to
to
take a brief break at 8, to give my cat a shot, but that's like not for an hour and 20 minutes.
to give my cat a shot.
That's right.
Just said like that's just like common knowledge that people. This is just something people do when they're playing games.
Is it so weird to have a diabetic cat?
The fuck do you feed it?
I feed it normal food.
That's the problem. You're supposed to give it cat food.
I give it normal cat food. It's like some brand called Wilderness.
Oh. Oh.
God damn it, Chris. You know this. Stop treating it like it's news.
Need to make more. You need to make more decorations.
I don't remember how to play, says Lathian.
It's been so long since I've played this. He's not the only one.
Neither do we.
It's been so long, man. So if I boost my attack skills, that will make me do more damage. I'm assuming.
Don't forget the food boosts.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Why would I do anything else? Oh, Dung Master. That's the skills that I need.
What's Dung Master do?
Dung Master? I'm assuming it makes your dung bombs more effective or something. I haven't put in the time to actually figure out everything else. Oh, dude.
Swear. Huh?
I'm increasing my sheathing skills, man. What are expert skills? Like, see, this is the thing is, I need to go through and I need to learn what all of these things actually do. KO jewels, drain, wind resistance, footing. Oh, footing would actually be helpful if I could make enough of those. Okay, there's enough decorations for now. This is only a high rank. Oh, man. Set decorations. Nibble Snarf. I love Nibble Snarf Fest.
We know you love Nibble Snarf.
Nibble Snarf is one of my Nibble Snarf might be my favorite dude in here.
Get up, you lazy bum. Alright.
You're a lazy bum.
You're a
Okay,
lazy bum.
almost done. Cool. All
Hoping
my
you
decorations are
guys-
set.
We don't really have a target.
Yeah, we're just doing for. Well, you need to tell him that he's not in the stream anymore.
Just heading to the loo.
Okay, no problem. Just gives me more time to. I forgot to go through my coatings entirely. Wow, or pack the potions that I need. Ooh, that was. Thank God he went to the bathroom, or I would have screwed myself there.
Oh, synchronized prancing. Synchronized prancing.
Finally, you're just as gay in the game as you are in real life.
You would know, Asuna-san.
Get it, Tukin! That's my favorite thing from any like anime. Is just the obligatory like at all times. Get it, Tukin!
Oh, so did you like Sword Art Online?
I really liked the first half.
Yeah, the first half was freaking amazing. Then the second half
I
comes
heard
in.
I heard the second season is back to like the quality of the first half of the first season. But I have not had time to check it out, and I also just don't like anime that much, so I just haven't really motivated myself to check it out yet.
I'm gonna wait till all of Sword Art Online's second series actually finishes, and then I'm gonna watch it.
That's true, because that was actually one of the more painful things that I went through, was just waiting for the episodes to come out.
Yeah, it's annoying because I'm waiting for the current episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to come out week by week by week. They're on episode 19, and it's gonna take about... well, actually, no, they should be pretty close to... Like, at the end of the next episode, they should have a preview for the episode where Iggy shows up.
Iggy Stardust.
Uh, he's named after the singer Iggy, but
Iggy Pop and the Stooges, I figured.
the character's name is the character's a dog.
Oh.
I don't really care for Iggy.
Oh.
We. Wait. We gonna do this? 2, 1. How do I play?
Okay, let's do it. Alright, he's back. So let's,
You win this time, Luke. But I'll be back.
I'll be Brock.
I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan.
Here, have a donut. Jelly filled are my favorite.
Rice balls just right there in their hands, right? I remember as a kid watching that, and I'm like, "What kind of donuts are these? Where can I buy it?"
I know.
I wanna
Yeah,
try
like as a
this.
kid. As a kid, I wasn't really aware of what they really were, but I knew that they were not donuts.
Yeah, they were like really odd looking. I'm like, that looks like a sandwich.
What area are we doing this in?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Is it a place with water? Well, whatever, doesn't matter.
That's Nate's department.
Do you need any volunteers for Zelda Informer? They can always use volunteers to make Nate money. Message you guys on Twitter. Man, when's the last time I actually did anything for them?
All right, everyone.
I am ready.
Did you eat?
Yep.
All right, we just gotta wait for Luke.
A rice bowl looks closer to a donut than a sandwich. Oh my god, yeah, the sandwich was terrible. Oh no, my sandwich! And the triangle rolls down the hill end over end. Like, it wasn't even just the fact that they used a sandwich, it was how lazy they were with animating it going down the hill.
We love you, 4Kids. And I guess we have to love the Pokemon Company now, because they're the ones in charge of it. Holy fuck! It spawned me right on him. He's in 6.
Did it? You're, which color are you? Signal.
I'm red. I never remember how to
Okay,
signal.
cool. You literally just tap the button, the signal on the ground. Oh wow, my arrows are not sharp enough to pierce this guy's skin. God damn this guy. I remember him now. I hate him.
Oh,
Yeah! I'm taking credit for that.
I'm taking credit for that. You're not using a bowgun with slime, are you?
No.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, Asuna-san. Forgive me.
It'd be really funny. That's the one thing that Sword Art Online never captured, is the moments of like the MMOs where you just like start just cussing everybody out. Well, he's glitching out like crazy.
Is he really? Not on my screen.
He was. Ah! Okay, I
I
painted him.
think what was the deal with the second part?
He's
of
glitching
Sword-
like crazy.
What was the deal with the
The
second
second part
part?
of Sword Art Online.
Yeah, the first
Did you not watch it?
No, I'm like, what was up with it? I mean, the quality just dipped so hard.
I feel like they rushed it. Like, they had much less time to get through Alfheim than they did on Sword Art. So they didn't, like, they didn't really like spend any time at all like actually establishing what the world was like. Which was even worse because like the world was just naturally less interesting than Sword Art because nobody was trapped. It was actually just an MMO. Aside from Asuna, Asuna was also like completely separate from the action. So instead of having characters like actively doing things, you just had her sitting there, and it was just like what made the relationship so interesting was that they had like this really symbiotic relationship.
It
Like
also
that- like, and
could
that
be
was really
because
awesome.
the cousin's sister, just wasn't as good of a character.
Yeah. Well, the cousins
Dude, you're
stuff doesn't
kind of
translate
coming
as
in.
well outside of Japan. And
You're coming
like in
and out.
Japan, that kind of stuff is, you know, they're like, oh yeah, this makes sense. Like cousins are,
Yeah,
huh?
that shit's legal over there.
Oh, my internet.
I
Yeah, my internet was getting rough for a while. That's why it's glitching. Wow, he's
I-
completely frozen in place for me. Okay, there he is.
I think another
Yeah, my
reason,
internet had a rough time for a bit. That was weird. Like you were.
I was gonna say, I think
What's that?
another reason that Alfheim wasn't as good is that in the world it was already an established MMO. I mean, we
Yeah, that's
already
what I said.
get-
Is like you don't get to see the culture and like the community at all. Like because part of Sword Art that was really cool is you saw like the actual community, and like it was an interesting community because it was a situation that wasn't completely, you know, normal. But Alfheim was just an MMO.
I mean, it was and it
And-
was kind of bullshit how
and the
they
actual-
went about it.
Well, and the actual structure of Alfheim 2 was actually really irrelevant to the story. Like an SAO, like SAO itself was directly, SAO was directly connected to the actual like plot, basically. Like it was directly connected to the relationships that were happening. It was directly like it was everything was coming out of that, so it was really powerful. Alfheim was really kind of
There's
it just-
a Rathalos here.
yes, there is.
Let's just go straight for the Nagakuga.
What was I saying? Yeah, Alfheim was really kind of irrelevant compared to the plot. Like, Alfheim was just kind of happening around him as he went looking for, you know, Asuna. Like,
I think one of the other things I really didn't like about Alfheim was because in the world it was I killed it. Wow. Because in the world it was a skill-based thing and Kirito was so OP because it was basically it was built off the same structure of SAO that Kirito has
Yeah.
no choice but to be OP in that world.
no, I agree. And like, but the thing is also like the way they handled it though was they then didn't. There were no situations that made it still interesting. Like Alfheim was really just irrelevant. Like it was hard to care about anything that happened in Alfheim, because it was more often than not actually just getting in the way of the actual plot of Asuna and Kirito. Yeah. What's up, Colby?
I'm gonna shoot you in the face with this rubber band.
No, you're not.
Streamers,
Stop it.
decide his fate.
I don't think they can hear you.
What did he ask you? Decide his
Tell Jack
fate?
to let Alan sub if he gets carded. If I get carded. Oh, like if I get knocked out? Have you actually watched any of the videos? Like, I know he subbed, but I'd be really surprised if you actually watched any of my stuff because it's all generally too long. What were you saying, Brian? Sorry, I got distracted. Hi, Zach. A Nikolai guy is a friend of mine.
What was
Kirito,
Kirito
Kirito equals Meta Knight. Colby was saying he's gonna shoot me in the face with a rubber band. Yeah, Kirito is the Meta Knight of SAO. It's kind of funny, actually.
Both are
Yeah, Alfheim
incredibly
just-
fast.
Yeah, like with Alfheim, like the stuff that the world just wasn't interesting because it all just got in the way of the actual plot. Anytime they were doing like anytime that they were doing what was I saying? Anything that had to do with the actual world, it was just like, okay, can we not have the can we not have like the MMO stuff happen right now so we can get to like the stuff that matters? Like when they had the big meeting between all the different races that didn't matter because it was all just completely irrelevant to the stuff that we were watching the show for. So that was the main thing. I don't know if it was badly done so much as just it was just a naturally less interesting scenario than the first arc was.
Yeah.
That, and it also started doing a lot of the things that anime does that makes me not like anime.
Like jiggle physics everywhere.
Jiggle physics everywhere. No, like just really shitty forced humor with characters that are just really, really obnoxious. Like the first arc had some of that, but in the second act it was like
In your
all
face.
over. Yeah, like that was like half the characters. Yeah, like the guy that stalked Kirito's cousin. That guy was purely annoying. Like he was just purely a weeb, and it sucked. By the way, I do have traps if we want to catch anything. Shiny Dug Trio. You got a Shiny Dug Trio? That's pretty awesome.
No, he's got 3 shiny Diglets.
God, Shiny Dug Trio. You should sell it as 3 shiny Diglets and triple your
Revenue.
profits. Please nickname the Shiny Dug Trio. What color is the shiny?
Don't they just have like blue noses?
Wow, that's really depressing. Actually, it's just a blue nose. It's just a Dug Trio with a blue nose.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, I just googled it, and wow, that's depressing.
I was right.
Shiny
When-
Dug Trio.
When will the day come that
I guess I could make a joke about them being like wieners in the ground, and so the blue noses are like blue balls, but like I don't think that really translates too well. Let's see. 3 Dug Trios.
My fingers are penis.
I have no idea. My fingers are penises. Oh my god, I love that joke.
Wait, what?
I did this thing one time when we were really tired. When we're really tired, I tend to just make jokes without thinking about them beforehand, and then
Yeah,
I realized what I said afterwards.
Same thing here.
And I did this one thing where I was like, "Hey Colby, you want to see my Heath Ledger impersonation?" And I just went like, and I like just rubbed my hands like all over my face, and I just like stopped and just like stared at him for a bit, and I was just like, "My fingers are penises."
What
and
the
it was
fuck?
it was just because of Brokeback Mountain. I think we just watched Brokeback Mountain in my film class, and it's like all I could. I was tired, man.
Like, how long have you been up? That sounds like I've been up for 30 hours joke.
Pickles in your honor. Nah, don't even pickles. Blue pickles. Ha! I'm contributing. Blue pickles. No, god damn it. All right. I'm normally like good at naming Pokemon funny things, but I can't think of anything for a Shiny Dug Trio. Normally for Dug Trio, I just call it like fucking
What's that candy powder that like changes the color of your tongue?
Pixie Dust.
Pixie dust. Try and make a joke out of that. Like the Doug Trio's been sucking a cock that had pixie dust on it.
That is really. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at naming it. I had a Dug Trio. My favorite Dug Trio that I ever had was in the 2nd generation, and I named it Man Band. And I loved Man Band. Like, yeah. It felt like
Look at your dog.
it felt like a more badass way to say sausage fest.
Man, sausage. You know what? You can name your Doug Trio that the Sausage Fest. No, wait, that's too long. Fuck! Why does it keep?
Yeah.
Right
Whoa.
on.
I don't think I've actually hunted on this map before. Oh god.
Yes, you have. It's the
Have I?
tundra.
This is just a tundra? How did I get up on this hill? I didn't know that this hill existed.
It's a secret area. Like almost every location has it.
Right, but I've never found this one. How do you access it? So now that I know where it is, it's up in the top
You
right
have
corner.
to start in it by luck.
You have to start in it by luck? Well, that's why. I haven't done any like high ranks in the tundra. He's just called Dugtrio, Dig Dug, or something stupid like that. I always name my Pokemon
Pikachu.
really. Well, I have a I had a level 100 Pikachu named Magikarp.
Wouldn't
that I
have
would
it any
fill
other
out.
way, right?
Huh?
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. And then I have a Caterpie I started training called Mewtwo. So that yeah, whenever I battle anybody, it's like, oh, he's throwing out Mewtwo, and everybody's like, oh shit, and then it's just a Caterpie.
Oh, Chris, you've seen that like super epic Magikarp sweep, right?
Yeah, where he no, I haven't.
Really?
Nope.
This guy just like uses a level 100 Magikarp that knows Flail has a focus sash, I think, and an enemy throws at a Kyogre, so Magikarp gets the ability Swift Swim, which doubles its speed stat. So the Kyogre does like a one-hit kill move on him, but because he has the focus sash, he keeps a hold of 1 HP,
Oh my god,
which
this thing is
means
strong.
that the flail attack is like up the butt powerful. So with the double speed stat and the overpowered flail attack now, he just wrecks like 6 legendary Pokemon in one hit. There's also some buffing in there, but you know, all that matters is the last 5 minutes.
Well, I know there was that one strategy where they had a Halo, I think it was. They had a focus sash.
And then it used Endeavor on an Arceus.
Yeah.
That's a Starly.
Endeavor and then quick attack.
Yeah, it was a Starly. I know which video you're talking about. It was
Yeah,
in
most of
Battle
the
Revolution.
Pokemon stuff I'm not really big on. I just don't like Pokemon that much. So like most of like the big Pokemon things, I don't really know.
Oh, are you gonna get the Ruby and Sapphire remix or not?
Probably not. I didn't really like the 3rd gen that much. I didn't really like it after
Gen
the
was
2nd
a
gen.
really weak generation, in my opinion.
I still think it's better than most of the generations after it, but
Generation 4 was good, in my opinion. Generation 5 was pretty weak.
Gen 4 was alright. It was just long and convoluted. Gen 5 was fucking terrible. And then Gen 6 was better than 5, but like, I still didn't like, after I played it, I was like, I don't know why I played this. I don't know. I haven't like, honestly, like, really enjoyed a Pokemon game since the 2nd gen, except for Colosseum. I've actually really liked the Colosseum games. Oh, hey!
Oh!
Look who's here.
Fuck! Oddly enough,
Yeah.
my other friend named Chris really loves the Devil Joe.
Zach, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna tell you right here. I am most likely gonna get carded. I think I'm by far the weakest one. I haven't played in months. I am. Well, actually, I guess I'm not too far behind Brian. No, Brian's done a lot of miscellaneous hunting. He's got good armor and shit. My gunner armor is not good. That is an understatement. Well,
What do you mean you're gonna get carded?
I'm gonna get knocked out. Like, if a
Oh,
Devil
you're
Joe
gonna die?
with a Devil Show and this asshole running around, yeah.
Well, good news.
I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna faint. Jeez.
The enemy went to the other area. Let's go.
Should we avoid the Devil Show?
Yeah,
don't-
avoid the Devil Joe even kills me in like 2 hits in single. And I have pretty fucking good armor for single.
The thing is, I should just make a video on Pokemon, because I always, whenever Pokemon gets brought up, everybody always like gets really pissed off that I don't. Oh, the Devil Joe followed us. Good.
Why would you do this?
I don't know, because we're prey and he's a predator. Hopefully, we're with some guys who can beat him for us. One of the guys is level 6. What was the other one? What was the other hunter?
He
rank?
was up the butt in level. I just remember that.
Okay, so maybe he can get it for us. Wow, that thing took out over half of my. That ice beam took out over half of my. Wow.
Jesus. Sorry, guys.
But it's not his fault.
What does Jesus Christ have to do with this?
Yeah, every time that dude, somebody else. Oh, Luke got beaten up too. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do too well in this one.
Don't
Uh,
say that.
I just. Yeah, dung bombs are actually a weapon in this. Like it won't do damage, but it's a way to a lot of monsters, like, there's so many items in this, and there's a lot of different uses for a lot of the items. So some monsters, like, you just want to go in with certain things prepared. Dung bombs are really useful at getting certain monsters off you. Just stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. Like, everything is like an actual hunt. What was I saying? Yeah, every time I bring up Pokemon, everybody gets upset because I don't like most of the recent games. They're like, I don't get why. And it's just, they focus on things that I don't really care about, and the stuff that I do
Like
care about.
competitive play, right?
Yeah, I don't give a shit about competitive play. And like all the changes that they do make to the gameplay are purely competitive now. And it's like even if they're in the main game, like the only reason they were added is for competitive play, and it doesn't really matter that they're there.
We're looking
Um,
at you, Pokemon Eevee trainee thingy.
And I don't know, it's like since the second gen, it's shifted. Like the first two gens, because there wasn't online or whatever, because it was like a new thing, or maybe because just I'm just nostalgia blind. It was like the games were a. Is he dead? What's he doing? No. Okay.
No, he was curling up for some reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's weird. Oh, it's a bomb! It's a bomb! I'm gonna shoot it. Yeah, yeah.
Devil Joe comes in to kill us all while we're carving.
Did I hope not? Dumb bomb the shit out of that guy. Yeah, like but then, like, yeah, the first two generations, it was like they built this world, and it wasn't anything like incredibly deep, you know. It didn't have like life-changing story or anything, but it at least it was simple, and that's fine. Like simple works for Pokemon. That's why the fifth gen was so awful. They tried to do something complicated, and it was a fucking mess. They kept shooting themselves in the foot, saying a bunch of things that made no sense or that contradicted each other. It was a mess. Like the first gen, it was like really simple. It's like you were this kid from nowhere, and you, well, yeah, that's basically it. Like you were this kid from nowhere, and you wanted to be the best Pokemon trainer, like in the
No one ever
country or
was.
world or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's your motivation, and so then you spend the whole game getting there. And like the gym leaders and the gym leaders that you fight actually have personality, and they're like people who are like they were really unique and distinct, and it was interesting, and like you were proving yourself like throughout the whole thing. And when Team Rocket happened, like it wasn't that you were the only one who could stop them; it's that you were there and you took action.
Because even
So-
Lance took action.
Exactly. Like it wasn't that you were the only one; it's just that you were there, and it was like, I'm gonna do this, and you did it, and then just like you kept like it was like this world that it was like this functioning world that is a part of, and then the second gen like took that and built on it. And so like as a kid, I loved that because it was like I can actually like kind of invest myself in this world. And the second gen, like going back and fighting Red afterwards was awesome. Like that was one of the best things that they've
Plus,
ever
that kind
done.
of further instills the idea of being the very best, like no one ever was. Because you beat who was the very best, like no one ever was.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like
I'm a cynical asshole.
this is on the Wii U, China. What am I saying? Yeah, but then like the third gen still had like an element of a story, but then like as it went on, it became very aware that like you were playing a game where you collect Pokemon and get badges, and it's just very much like the commitment to actually like having like a world there just wasn't it, and it felt like it was a chore. It felt like it was just the thing that I had to do. It's like, oh, well, I guess I got to collect Pokemon and beat these things. I didn't want to do it, like because like from the very beginning, like this is I'm doing a video on Rusty's Real Deal Baseball, and at one point I don't know why, no, it wasn't on Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. It was on Last Story. My video on the Last Story.
Oh, I was about to say, I can get you footage of that if you need it.
Rusty's Real Deal. I would love that because I don't want to. It's surprisingly hard to find footage of, you know.
We can do a stream of it tomorrow if you have time.
What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I work in the morning, and then afterwards we're shooting our final shots for the Shovel Knight video, and then I'm editing that and getting it done. I might have time afterwards, but I'm gonna be busy for most of the day.
Do you have
Um,
time on the weekend?
Friday I have nothing.
Oh, we can do
Because
Friday then.
Yeah, because Shovel Knight will be done. Saturday and Sunday I work in the morning. Um, I have my mic on if he needs to talk. Yeah, I'll leave my mic on. Here, can you hear this all right? Is that all right?
Yeah, I'm
Um,
using my mic too.
Okay, see, the problem with that is now,
Now
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
get-
hear each other, right?
yes, that's exactly it.
All right, I'll turn my mic off. then.
Actually, I'm actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my volume on the gamepad off, so I'll just talk, and have my microphone on. So that way it won't mix up anything on the stream. So we'll just do that with our volume off, and then he can hear us.
Okay.
Okay, so what was I saying? Right, so like the 6th gen. So in the last story video, I make this joke about I make like a slight jab at like Pokemon Y, because I'm like, I'm talking about how the last story has like this gauntlet where it's like, hey, this is actually about, you know, whether or not you're good at the game, and it's and like, hey, here's your it's all about your talent. And, like, they don't just tell you you're good at it and stuff like fucking Pokemon X and Y, where on the first route, like the first person you fight is like the first person you fight is like, wow, you're a fantastic trainer, and I'm like, I have a level 5 Fennekin, I did nothing but scratch. Like,
I
like,
know, right?
and the game spends the entire time just sucking your dick. Like the whole time, like half the people you talk to in every town are just like, oh hey, here, have this TM. They just give you all the TMs, and like the TMs can then be used like over and over again. It's very clear that they're like, we know that you guys only want to play they're like, we know that you guys only want to play the competitive, so we're just giving you the tools to do all the competitive stuff right here, and we're not really caring about the single player experience. That's what it feels like. Like, it feels like the single player campaign is just like it feels like the single player campaign is just something that they make you do so that you can get the stuff to do competitive, which is great for the people who really care about the competitive, but I don't. Like, I want a good single player experience. That's what I care about in most games. Like, I'm not a very competitive gamer, which is why I like Monster Hunter so much, because it's cooperative. Even though I can still call you an asshole and stuff, and you know.
And sometimes I technically compete with you to see who gets better armor.
And then because you have no job or responsibilities, except for school.
I know,
Wait.
it's great, right? Well, technically I kind of have a job now.
Yeah?
Heck.
Are you counting working on this game as a...
Well,
As-
we want to make it a legitimate game. I don't think we should fucking release it this December, though. That's
if you guys
too
ma-
soon.
Yeah, just from what you've said about what the game entails. Like, when I saw that they were saying it'd be a December release, I just laughed really hard. I was like, you guys are just kickstarting it now. By the time Kickstarter's over, you'll have 3 months to get it ready and release. I really want to get Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I wish... Why I want to be on the Wii U? Could you imagine a Monster Hunter actually made for the Wii U? They could do such great things for it. Like, because, I mean, this is fantastic. But this was still made with the Wii in mind, and, you know, it's just, like, retooled for the Wii U. But if they made one with the Wii U in mind from the beginning, with all the Wii U's capabilities, oh my god, man. It could be great.
Just look at Monster Hunter Online. That thing looks beautiful. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
That thing is it's amazing. They do
I
have
don't
a
know-
good graphics mode on a Monster Hunter Frontier. G, I think. But then it's like that's only in the PC version right now, and it's supposedly
only-
coming to consoles later on.
Politically correct Master Race.
Politically correct Master Race. What?
Yep.
Oh,
PC.
PC.
Yeah, PC
Yes.
Master Race.
Politically correct. If I've
Politically
learned
correct.
anything from Tumblr, it's that some people don't want politically correctness.
No,
They just
no, people who play computer games are totally politically correct.
really what is a console other than a specialized computer? What?
You just overloaded my hard drive.
What?
I was trying to make like a really crappy like cartoon joke, where like they decide they have to come up with their own setting with their own sayings. Have they finished with DLC support for Monster Hunter for
This
3
game?
Ultimate? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Like, is there going to be any more DLC, or are they basically done?
There's not really any DLC to begin with. It's just quests.
Well, they had all that stuff. Didn't they have like extra weapons and armor and stuff that you could download, and like extra costumes for the pig and stuff?
I don't think so.
Geez, the 360 version. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, but I'm also fighting this Baroth. Now that Monster Hunter is more well known in the West, we might get it. We are getting 4, right? Yeah, we are.
We're getting 4 Ultimate. Good news is we get to keep the Zelda and Mario DLC,
That's good.
so we can dress up like Link.
Console equals Lazy Man's PC. Now that Monster Hunter is more well known in the West, okay.
Well,
There's some
a
weapons-
console is
yeah, there was
cheap
some weapons
and
and armor.
it's
Okay, cool.
dedicated to gaming. I don't see what's bad about it. I have a PC that can run most of the games out right now, and
I think that
don't
what makes a console
particularly
great is when you
care.
do things with the. I think what makes a console great is when you do things with the console that you can't do with the PC. For example, I love local multiplayer, which is just not something that's very feasible with the PC. Usually, there are some games that do local multiplayer pretty well, but I just think that there's something about a console that. Now, what Sony and Microsoft are doing, not really. Like, that's why I'm not incredibly interested in most of what they do. But like for the Wii U, like having the gamepad, that's cool. I mean, they could make a peripheral like that for the for a PC, but I don't know.
I don't really think consoles will ever die. Even if they end up disappearing for a while, they'll come back.
I believe it.
I mean, it's I think his name's Peter Monalou, right? Like he said, the indie game craze is just a phase. Soon it'll go away, but eventually it will come back.
Yeah, local co-op is totally. If the Wii U makes local co-op like a big thing, like if they come up with a bunch of games that are great for local co-op, which they already have quite a few, Hyrule Warriors is going to be a good one when that's out. But I'm really excited for Hex Heroes. Like that was one of my favorite projects I've kickstarted so far.
I'm
so excited
still
for that game to
waiting
come out.
on Shantae.
Shanae.
Shantae. I don't know why Shantae came out. But yeah, I'm waiting on
I think the
Shantae.
Wii U is a great console. I think the problem is that they aren't playing the same game that Sony and Microsoft are, which is a marketing game that I'm kind of glad they aren't playing, just because I think it's pretty shitty. But I mean, that is why they aren't getting the sales that Sony and Microsoft are. But at the same time, I think they're okay with that.
Sony and Microsoft can easily appeal to the bro gamer, but Nintendo doesn't do that.
That's the thing is, like, Sony and Microsoft, everybody's talking about how the Sony and Microsoft consoles sold so much better than the Wii U. I'm like, that's because they hyped their consoles. Nintendo doesn't hype their consoles. They hype their games. Like, that's what they're about. They're about like creating game. Like they're about games. Whereas Microsoft and Sony were just like that new Microsoft commercial that came out, and it was like it was Sony, and they were like, greatness is here, and they're like, this is like basically trying to say that this is where all the best games are. But the only exclusive that they showed was Uncharted, and the rest were multi-plat. Like,
yeah, I think that was Microsoft. It was Halo, and then like Call of Duty and frickin' Batman, along with Assassin's Creed. It was just one exclusive. The rest were multi-plats.
The Wii was definitely the most successfully marketed console that they had, but they still marketed it in a different way. Like, they marketed what the console was about. They marketed it about like it was about like family. playing together. Basically, that's what they wanted. Is they wanted to just bring in people who don't normally play games and just have like an easy, fun time.
I mean,
Um,
come on, those
it-
"we would like to play" commercials were genius.
Yeah, that was the entire point of that. Yeah.
They can bring it back. You have we, you have you. You just say we would like to play with you.
Yeah, that's not in any way going to get them under investigation.
Okay, they can do "would you like to play."
Would you like to play with we?
Would you like to play with my wee me?
With my wee me?
You know, the me's.
That just sounds like one of those really shitty instant messaging clients.
The
Wee-me.
wee.
Yeah, one of the ones that gives you like an anime avatar.
Let's go. Ow, I hit my foot and then like my foot kicked up and fell on my other foot and it hurt it.
I'm so sorry.
My body is stupid sometimes. It's usually where Chris interjects sometimes.
Nah.
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 2 giga. Oh, did you see the Giganox in Monster Hunter Online?
No,
It looks nothing like a Giganox.
you don't say.
Wait, is this in the tundra?
Yes.
I should get a pyro attack.
Yeah, Wii U was not a very good name. All right, I'm going into this fight drunk. They're just Giganoxes. Let's do it.
How did you get drunk? Oh no! Did you eat? Wait.
Da 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 da.
You
da,
did it.
da,
Damn it,
da,
Chris.
da, 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 da.
Chris, what did you do? You ate the super unlucky food, didn't you?
I swear to God, I swear to drunk, I'm not God. Just don't give me a ticket for. Don't give
Whoa,
me a
man.
ticket.
Come
I'm just
back,
gonna go.
man. You can't be doing that. Come on, man.
I'm just gonna go home and sleep this off.
Come on, man.
Just gonna go home and sleep this off. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna go. Oh God. Oh, jeez. Oh Jesus. Are you ready to go?
We're ready. I think we're ready. Is Luke ready?
Oh, Luke wants me to kick him in the face. No, he got up. Okay. Game over, man. Game over.
Oh yeah, if anyone else wants to play, I mean, we got a free slot. Jennifer, I hope you're watching.
I mean, the thing is though, is like, Jennifer, come here. Bring your like hunter rank 84, like character over here.
400. I think it was 581.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
Jesus.
super high.
Pretty sure Jennifer's actually a god. Just so you know.
Jennifer is Monster Hunter waifu.
Jennifer's my Monster Hunter waifu.
Don't tell nobody. This is like something out of one of my Japanese animes.
It's like something out of one of my Japanese animes.
I'm only 68. God
Wow,
damn,
man.
you're a little old to be playing with us.
Ah! Found one. I found one. We've got one.
Is like
You need a fourth? Let me know. Oh, dude, we need a fourth. We need a fourth, Zach. We have, well, one of our guys just dropped out. So, yeah, we've got room. We are
we should
World-
have this finished
we're
fairly
in
quickly.
World Free 3. We're in the third of everything. That's what we do. We go to the third down on everything because we're not smart enough to actually, like, communicate very well.
Uh-oh, I'm poisoned.
So yeah, we're in 3C3, and it's Zoraldo info for Zelda Informer. Because Brian likes memes.
You like memes to an extent, too.
Depends on the meme. I think my favorite meme
Oh, well,
recently.
frickin' da, Luke.
My armor stops poison. My
My
hair is
armor-
super strength.
My armor has +3 mana burn. I don't even know what the fuck +3
Mana
mana
burn?
burn is.
There's not even mana in this shit.
I know. That's how nerdy he is.
Fairly new. Can someone give me info on this monster? Yeah, Giganox? Alright, so let's teach him about the Giganox.
It will wreck your shit.
Yeah, if you... Yeah, first off, if you are a, if you're by yourself, do not take a bow or a bow gun. You do not want to,
Yes.
you do not want to
always
try
want
and
to
take...
use swords.
Yeah, because you need to... Like, he's somebody that you want to hit quickly and then get out of there, because he will poison you. Constantly.
And the downside of using a bow is he's constantly after you as well, and you leave yourself open by using a bow.
Yeah, you have no time to actually set up. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. You also have no time to talk to people over a stream.
I wasn't paying attention at all. I was actually... Yeah, I was looking at the chat. Oops. Wow, I was not paying attention because, it's the Giganox, so I just didn't care.
The
hey, Jason,
Giganox
how are you?
is annoying. Let's put it like that.
Yeah,
If there's-
it's annoying, but like he's a fairly early on monster, so I just wasn't considering him a threat, so I wasn't paying attention.
It really depends on the variant of Giganox. Like, this one is probably the most annoying. Because he poisons you. And he can fly, and he can latch onto the ceiling and the walls.
Yeah,
And he has a crazy, insane range.
Sage Water Dragon. You're awful at comments.
That's
You're not
because
even being
it's
a supportive
Will.
commenter. Huh?
That's William.
Sage Water Dragon?
Yeah, Sage Water Dragon is Will. From the other chat,
That's Will's account?
yes.
Dude, he's been going to my streams for a while. I didn't know it was Will. Huh. Alright, well I guess you learn something every day. About people that you've known for a long time.
Did you know Brian really likes Japanese anime?
Did I know Brian will never actually kiss a girl?
Wait, then what was last night to you?
Just two bros broing out?
Two bros broing off to each other.
Yeah. I don't... Just because I kissed you doesn't make me a woman. If that were true, I would have been a woman ages ago.
But
We're in
Asuna-san.
3C3, Nikolai. The room is called Zoraldo Info.
I know, Zoldo is like such a hard word to pronounce, and even when you get it right, it still sounds wrong, because it's not meant to roll off your tongue like that.
It's really not. It's just it's awful.
That's what I really love and hate about it. It's like, no one
Oh,
knows if
come
they're
on.
saying it right.
Wait, what did he say?
I think he called himself cute.
Looking for QT
cute-
3.14.
Looking for
Wait, why
cutie pie.
3.14? Oh, Cutie Pie. All right, that's clever. See, I got QT, but I was always wondering what 3.14 is. But yeah, it's pie. Okay, all right then.
Nerd jokes.
You're awful at comments, Babaga. Babaga.
Ooh, well, it's not like I like you or anything.
It's not like I like you or anything.
It's not
pictures-
like I jack off to a picture of you at night.
The pictures on my wall are for darts.
The white stuff is just liquid darts.
The action figures for voodoo.
I practice paintball in my room. I only use white paint because I don't want the walls to get dirty.
The body pillow's a sandbag.
I mean a punching bag. We have so much fun making fun of this. And the terrible part is, I'm pretty much an otaku.
You are that person, yeah. That's the really sad thing. I don't know why we get along, because you're like, otaku, Japan. I'm just like, anime's bullshit. Except for like 3 anime.
Did you ever watch Big O?
I saw a couple episodes. I never had any idea what was going on because I just saw it on Adult Swim every now and then when I was a kid, with no context of what the story was or what was happening. I just knew it was like a big robot. I was like, all right,
Big O.
all right. Should we capture this guy? Wait, where are you guys fighting a completely different one than me?
Yes.
Oh, so I'm fighting the second one then. Do you want to capture that? Do you want me to come over? I have traps and trank bombs. Do you want me to come and capture him, or should I just keep fighting the one I'm fighting? Because there's 1 in 4.
I would suggest going to Luke. I'm going to rest to heal and remove this poison.
Okay. Big O, it's showtime.
Big
Yeah, there's
O.
yeah, there's actually 2. Wait, where did he go? Oh, he flew to 2. Or no, he flew to 5. All right. Big O.
Showtime.
The best anime are the ones that aren't like anime. Yeah, my feeling on anime is like,
It's just
honestly,
a TV
this-
show.
well, the same things make anime good that make any medium good. The problem is that with anime, there's a shitload of anime that just does a bunch of anime tropes because they're like, hey, there are people who like anime for being anime, and so like if you have characters doing the anime fall and you got waifus, people will watch it just because it's anime.
Wait, I think that's what I do.
Yeah, but there's some that's like actually like really well written where I'm like, it doesn't matter what genre this was or anything. Like this would be just a good show. Brian, you want to catch this guy?
I don't have any traps.
I have one.
Well, you can set up a trap if you want them.
I won't stop you. All right, everybody, come to the other side of the trap. Come to the other side of the trap.
Oh, have you watched Attack on Titan?
A little bit. And I couldn't get into it. I don't know. It was all right.
It was alright.
The anime that I really like, that I found enjoyable were Baccano, Cowboy Bebop, Sword Art Online with the first half of it. I liked.
Yeah, first half.
Come on, come
so
on.
good. Everyone
around the
just
trap.
stay on this and try and. Nope.
Poison balls. Poison balls. Come on, dude. Get down. Get down tonight. Are you leaving? No, he's coming down.
Don't stop till you get enough. Come on.
Ah! Luke, no! Dude, come on, get down here. You fucking panty waste.
Oh!
Alright, here we go.
Oh!
Oh, dude, come on. Alright. Alright. One captured.
We got him.
Okay, so the one was in 4, but he's probably left. Oh, Rurouni Kenshin was actually really cool.
You
Are
know
you guys
what?
in a Skype chat? / do you care if I... Oh yeah, let's add Nikolai to the Skype. Let's do that.
How about no? Oh,
Why
I found
not?
him. I found
Why
him.
not?
Top right.
He's in the... Dude, why not add Nikolai?
Nicola?
Nikolai, the guy that just joined, he's gonna be hunting with us. Yeah, let's add Zach. I'm gonna go ahead and give him my... Yeah, C92. Alright, okay. Are we fighting this other one yet? Where's
Yeah.
everybody? You're in 7? Okay, cool. Sorry, I stopped to put down the info. Get down tonight.
Get out of there, Luke.
Oh my god, Brian.
Yeah?
Did I show you the Shovel Knight rap?
I don't think we have time for that right now.
Oh, it's only like 16 seconds. It's a rap that I made for the Shovel Knight video. That's like, it's a loving, it's an affectionate reference to the rap from the original Legend of Zelda commercial back in the 90s.
mean the
Legend
little
of Zelda's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad.
After
yeah.
X, Tectix, and Levers too.
But with your help, our hero can pull through. Intense! Yeah, that. I made one for Shovel Knight for the video, where like I beatboxed and did the rap. I spent like all day, well not all day, but I spent like an hour today just like getting that as terrible as I could make it. And it's so ridiculous.
Like ridiculously good or ridiculously bad?
I'm bad. But
Bad
in a
at
way
the
that,
level it needs to be good.
yes, it's supposed to be a terrible 90s commercial. YouTube it. It's not on YouTube yet. It's just an audio file. Oh, hey, there he is. Yo, it's Nikolai. All right, I'm gonna. Okay. Giganox running me over. I am going to evade him with one hand, and I'm going to add Nikolai with the other. Oh God, that poison. Let's not die again. Not die again. Okay. Here we go. He should be added. Hey. It says it's contacting him. Did it work? Did it work?
Do we have to have him here?
Aw,
He's here now. God damn it, Brian.
don't hurt my feelings, man.
Alright, sorry about that.
I'm cool,
Okay,
I
he's
promise.
gonna poison you, Luke. Oh God.
Just remember, I will kick him.
I love. How can you kick him when you don't have any feet? Oh my God, could you imagine if you were actually an amputee? I'd give you such a hard time about it.
God, I would fucking
No,
kill you.
No, you were like the only person I'd make fun of for being an amputee.
Thank you.
Just so you know, that's my level of affection for you. How are you doing, Zach?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing all right. Long day, but it's kind of nice to play Monster Hunter for the first time in months.
Yeah, it's
About 3 months.
We stopped. Thank God that guy's off my couch. Like, can I just say, I love having the living room back. This is awesome. Oh my God.
Were you nice to somebody?
No, we weren't nice to somebody. We just had an awful roommate who told this guy that he could stay on our couch
Okay.
for like nothing. And
That's a
so I fixed that and made it so that he had to pay like at least half the rent we were paying. So that was all right. But then he ended up being here for 6 months instead of
Oh,
one
gosh.
instead of 1 month, like we were told he would be. Yeah. While I was back home for Christmas, he just like texted me. He's like, "Oh, by the way, my friend's gonna be staying here." I'm like, "No, this is not something you just do without telling people." Oh,
Yeah,
God
man.
damn it.
Jackal.
What? I'm sorry. I'm
No.
just. What is? Blackfest is freaking out. Yes, they're calling it Ballfest. Sorry. So okay. So you know Blackfest, right, Brian? It's the Super Smash Brothers tournament group I do.
Yeah.
They wanted to start a they want to start like a Pokemon league and do like a tournament the same way that we've been doing Smash tournaments, and I think we might actually have the last online Brawl tournament that gets put up on YouTube actually, because we recorded it like in the month and a half before service went down, and it just hasn't been uploaded yet. Because we wanted to release it at the same time we usually release it, which is like the middle of the summer, but then his computer broke. So they wanted to start a Pokemon thing, and they're like, we need a name for it. Like Lagfest wouldn't make sense because this isn't Brawl, and there's no real lag in Pokemon games unless you turn the 3D on. So I suggested that they call it Ballfest, and they are.
Balls.
So I'm happy.
Chris loves balls. Oh,
Hey,
that's
congrats!
so-
Your second time on Twitch. Yeah, Zach is a friend I made fairly recently via the Completionist streams, just hanging out in the chat and stuff.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, yes he is. And I really hope that he is healthy.
Oh yeah, me too, man.
He finds out today, I think.
Wait, what's
I
going
met-
on with your friend?
Them.
The Completionist is having like health issues, and he's supposed to get like his results back from the doctor today.
Oh.
I met the whole Beardman crew like at SGC, and they were just the coolest people ever.
They are fantastic. Like, that's the thing is like they're like the only like YouTubers and like all the ones I watch that I actually like follow and like actually have like an interest in.
Yeah, same here.
Because I just
Not even Peanut Butter Gamer?
he's a cool guy, but like I'm not particularly interested in him as a person. Like he's cool. I wouldn't mind being friends with him, but like I don't know. He isn't.
God,
He's-
Chris, why didn't we capture it?
I'm out of because I used my trap.
I know.
So you used my. You want me to? Jesus. You
It's
caught
a,
one.
it's a joke. Get over it.
It's a Giganox. Do you really need Giganox supplies that badly? I actually
No.
don't.
But you
You
know
guys don't
what?
like-
No sex tonight.
So you guys don't like MatPat and the Game Theorist? Brian, that's your every night. So you guys don't like MatPat and the Game Theorist? I think
I
MatPat's a
love
cool enough
Matt
guy.
Pat in the game.
I think
Theorist.
MatPat's a pretty
Well,
alright
Matt
guy. I
Pat
don't really like
by
Game Theory.
himself is fine. It's Gaijin Goomba I don't like.
I have seen very little of Gaijin Goomba, but yeah, I'm gonna.
He's
hold-
moving away from his squeaky voice though, so that's nice.
Is he really?
I just generally I find most of the Game Theory stuff to just be kind of clickbait and bullshit. I don't know. I just feel like I'm usually wasting my time when I listen to it.
Some of the more recent stuff has not really been that interesting.
They've had some videos that were good, but then there were a lot where I'm like, this, whatever. Like, I don't know. There's a couple things where like I just feel like I don't know. Like I don't get why they're as big as they are, and
I mean,
Generally,
I like game theory, but some of the episodes are just crap. Like they're not really game theories. Like I liked it before when it was like whether or not you could actually time travel by the laws of Chrono Trigger or like how fast Sonic was. I don't really care about a game theory that's about San Diego Comic-Con.
it's not a game theory. It's a convention theory. Hi, we're ripping on YouTubers, Colby. You want to join? No. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I just. No, it's like good and like I mean he's more successful than I am, so I mean more power to him. I'm just not really interested in it. I think I'm just not into Gaijin Goomba because I think he's more otaku.
Why does he call himself a gaijin?
Because alliteration.
Do you know what gaijin means?
Yeah, it's a
It's like American Samurai, pretty much, right?
it's a ninja game, Ninja Gaijin. No, it's like he's like literally calling himself a virgin, isn't he? Like
No,
I mean,
he's
no, it's like Gringo, isn't it? It's like a white
It's
guy
like-
who's really into.
it's like Gringo, Honky, Cracker.
Yeah, it's true.
He's calling himself a racial slur. He's basically calling himself a dirty foreigner.
Hey man, stop giving the word power. No, that is really good. Oh, wait, we're doing Agnactors. I gotta change my bow.
Luke knows. He said Baka Gaijin. That's the context that word is used in.
Baka Gaijin.
Which Agnactor?
Agnactor is the fiery dudes.
The fire one or the ice one?
How do I gotta give up this quest so I can go. I gotta change my
Okay.
bow. I'm not gonna.
I feel like this stream is like faster than our normal streams. It doesn't seem like we're 30 seconds behind. Just based on what people are saying. in the chat.
The
Oh, you've been watching
hitbox one is even faster. The delays, really, it depends. Sometimes, like I've seen delays on hitbox where it's only like 2 to 3 seconds. But like our fans for our Monster Hunter streams are here on Twitch, so
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm like not familiar with hitbox at all. So like when you're like, you want to do hitbox or Twitch? I'm like, I'll do the one that I know. I don't like
hitbox
change.
is basically a clone of Twitch with some better implementation. You don't actually have to change the game and title of your stream 5 times for it to register. You just have to hit it once and it's good.
Let's see. What other YouTubers do we hate? No. No. Another thing
Talk
that-
about JonTron and all that controversy.
Okay,
I
that
lo-
controversy was first off, okay, the controversy shouldn't have been a controversy in the first place, but then he did not handle it well at all.
Yeah.
At the
What
same
was the
time, I'm glad it
controversy?
happened because I feel like I mean, it led to me like having a really cool conversation with Gerard, and like that was like just a nice talk. And if because of that, like I became friends with like a couple other people.
Hey, like me.
Yeah, like you. And I'm kind of friends with Ryan now. Like Ryan and I were just talking yesterday about the Robin Williams and Zelda and like how she got like harassed.
Yeah. Ryan's
Um,
one cool dude, by the way.
I know. That's what I've gathered. Like I really like talking to him so far.
Who's he?
Ryan Tatum. No way, Ryan Tatum.
He's just
I don't know
he's,
who that is.
He's got some YouTube stuff, but I met him at SGC again. We were like hanging out at Gerard's party, and He was there, and he made me a drink called the Malibu Sunrise, and it was really good.
Okay, so.
What's
So,
this
somebody's
JonTron
asking what the
thing?
controversy with JonTron was. Basically, what happened is JonTron made a post saying that PlayStation Now was a retarded idea, basically, and somebody said, "Hey, please don't say retard; it's offensive." And he replied, which already I would roll my eyes at that. And I'd be like, whatever, like get over it. But you don't respond the way that John did. The way that John responded was he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you were retarded." And so then the guy was like, okay, yeah, no, don't worry about it, dude. But then he went to Tumblr and he posted it on Tumblr, and he went like, what an ableist. And everybody went to Twitter and bombarded him, said he should die and shit like that. And so then he was like, me saying retard shouldn't be a big deal. Why is this what people are worried about? Me insulting a console. Why is that more important to you than the situation in Israel and shit? And then everybody said that he was using situation in Israel to dodge Twitter controversy, and it just kept spiraling out of control. And then the next day, everybody forgot about it.
Luke,
Hopefully, because it was silly. The
what
whole
are
thing
you
was silly.
doing?
Well, if you just put JonTron into Tumblr now, a bunch of stuff shows up that has nothing to do with it. I'm not a huge
Yeah.
fan of Tumblr either. I have a very casual. I visit Tumblr maybe once every couple months because somebody I know is doing something that where they want support via Tumblr, like one of my artist friends or something. So I'll do that. Yeah, what Rush Limbaugh said about Robin Williams, what a dick.
What? Who said
That-
about
that
Robin
was just-
Williams?
He said that Robin Williams killed himself basically because liberals.
Wait, who said this?
Rush Limbaugh, so of course he said because liberals. And I'm sure he just did it for attention. We really shouldn't dignify it by paying attention to it. But it's bullshit, and it's just don't. Rush Limbaugh's a pathetic person. Let's not even mention him because he's not worth our time.
I barely know. Isn't he that radio talk show guy?
Yeah, who basically realized that if he says enough mean things about
People,
liberals,
he'll get views.
he'll get attention. Yeah, and through attention he'll make money. So we should not give him attention because that is exactly what he wants.
So he's basically a Kardashian.
No, he's worse than a Kardashian. The Kardashians are just idiots. He goes out of his way to manipulate any situation that happens. It's just a mess. Anyways, yeah, John I think John is hilarious. But I also feel like he's a bit childish, and because of that, he's done a lot of things where I'm just like, come on, man.
He seems to have gotten full of himself lately too.
He's doing, yeah. Well, Colby was at MagFest a couple years ago, the year that Game Grumps started, and he actually he can actually tell the story of what John was doing.
When I saw him at Ego Raptor's animation panel.
Yes, when he went to Ego Raptor's panel and John was there.
Okay, so what happened was, Ego Raptor was just having an animation channel about panel about what he was doing with his channel. And JonTron was there because they were having a Game Grumps panel the next day. This was 2 years ago when he was still a Game Grump. And at first nobody noticed him because JonTron came in and he sat in the very back of the panel, and he came in a couple minutes later. What was weird, I thought at first, was immediately after the panel ended, Ego Raptor disappeared backstage, and JonTron just practically announced that he was in the audience. He just stood up immediately and started saying hi to people, which was kind of cool. You're doing that for fans, but he was really reveling in the attention, and then he started leaving, and just crowds of people were following him the entire way. I stopped following. I wasn't really following him. I just wanted to see what was going to happen, and eventually he walked into the bathroom, and 36 people followed him into the bathroom, and I assume watched him pee.
It's not
Yeah, that
every
was,
day you get to see JonTron make fun of himself pissing.
The thing is, though, we just saw JonTron a couple days ago. We went to the AVGN movie screening in New York, and it really seems like John's starting to kind of feel the negative side of celebrity, and I kind of feel bad about it.
Why? What happened to him?
Well, he came in first up, like when we got there, Brentalfloss was already there, and he's like sitting in like 2-3 rows behind us. So that was kind of cool. We are like, oh hey, there's Brentalfloss, and nobody really like was saying anything or like bothering him or anything. It was just like all cool. It was like, all right, cool. He's here to see he's here to see the movie, and then John walked in. Oh god, both Agnators are here. Jesus. Then John walked in, and the entire theater freaked out. And so he was sitting in the row behind us, out on the edge. Him and his girlfriend were there, and
What's his girlfriend look like?
I don't really know how to describe it. She's brunette. She's kind of nerdy looking. She's slender. I mean, she's an animator, so that's kind of cool. Or at least an artist. But yeah, so like they started like shouting. He like sat down for like 5 seconds, and like everybody was like, kind of looking up and staring at him. Some people were like going over to like shake his hand and stuff. And then he stood up and he just like walked out. and then he like slipped back in on the side and like hugged like the sides, and he sat like in the corner where nobody would see him.
In his defense on this one, he was at I think like 4 cons right before all that happened.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
And
not upset.
Every single one of them, he was like horribly like bombarded by people. It was horrible.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying like he should have been like bigger with the fans. I think what it was, honestly, and I actually thought it was really cool. I think it was completely out of respect for James, because I think while John is a bit like, he does get a bit full of himself and such, but I think that like James is basically what inspired him to do what he's doing in the first place, and I think like going to the movie was like a huge thing for him, where it's like it really was all about James for him. And so I think when people started freaking out, he was like, I don't want this. And so so I have no problem with that. And I think he is starting to see the downside, especially because I'm sure he didn't like have all these huge Twitter controversies all the time, like before he had a ton of like fans and attention.
Oh yeah,
No
doubt.
So I think he's really seen the downside. Like I think John's a good guy. I just think that he still has some growing up to do. And I think that he doesn't really know how to handle the celebrity yet.
I mean, I don't think I'd be able to do it. So
Oh yeah, totally.
I can't blame him.
It's something that we see people everywhere. James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd. That's the James I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I always figured it would have been like partially Peanut Butter Gamer who got him to do that.
To do what?
Videos, because I mean, him and Peanut Butter Gamer were friends, and like you could see them together early on.
Yeah, like Apples and Grapes is
they've
one of my
known each
favorite
other.
videos.
I mean, I'm not saying it was just him. I'm saying it could have just been like he was thinking about it, and Peanut Butter Gamer probably told him to do it. I'm not sure. How did this all happen?
How did what all
Some
happen?
people just make videos.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, his first videos are very much AVGN ripoffs, which is like
Very
fine.
much.
Like we all have that starting point. But if you look at like his Daikatana review, like it's totally AVGN. So like that was his primary motivation, was AVGN, and like even if somebody else like convinced him to make videos, like that's where he went like, I can do this, like this is the kind of videos I can make. Yeah. I don't know. Like I think, like I really do wish John. Like I want John to do well. I think he's hilarious. I think he's really talented. I just feel like
Titanic
he could use
never
some
gets
guidance.
old.
Because like there's a thing like his whole argument with like Gerard too. That was like that was completely just there was no reason for that to happen.
No,
And it's
this is-
just- Yeah.
Gerard's the completionist, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I don't really follow anyone outside of Normal Boots except for Peanut Butter Gamer and Did You Know Gaming. That's basically it. I don't really
They're
care.
both
for
they're both in normal boots. As is the
Yeah,
case.
I said I don't follow anyone in Normal Boots but those guys.
You said outside of normal boots.
I
You
did?
said you said literally the opposite of in.
Okay.
Um.
I'm sorry. That was my bad.
Anyway, so the Agnactor, I just want to talk a little bit about it for Little Islander. Agnactor, oh, and also to address, yeah, no, his girlfriend's really cute. Nicole's like cute, like yes.
How cute.
Like cute, like she's not really my type, but she's cute. I don't know. You can find her pretty easily.
Like
Just
which
just-
one would you describe her as? Pretty or cute?
I'd go more with cute than pretty. Yeah.
Hello Kitty Cutie.
I mean, she looks kind of like, I don't know, like it's like, okay, well, no, forget it. Like I don't know how to describe this. Anyways, this tastes like Egoraptor. Egoraptor did it.
Egoraptor much?
Wow, I love that video. Anyway, so the Ignactor, he's a pain in the ass if you're using a ranged weapon. I don't know why I kept my bow, because he moves quickly and he hits hard, and his fire beam is a pain in the ass. If he sets you on fire, it will do continuous damage until the fire goes out. You can put out the fire by rolling 3 times in a row really fast, or you can just wait for it to run out. It's not a huge deal, but it does make it a lot harder to survive if he's still constantly hitting you. Okay, this one's.
Do you want to catch this one?
I don't have a trap on me. Do you have one?
Yeah, I got one.
Careful.
Well, if you want to lay down a trap, I think I have some trank
Dodge!
bomb. I have 1 trank bomb. Ugh.
Where's he going though? Oh,
Oh god. Oh god, the damage. The damage.
I told you to dodge.
I had my bow out. There was nothing I could do. That's what sucks about ranged weapons, is like dodging is much harder. The bow gun actually has a really nice dodge function though. But yeah.
Tell me if you guys find him.
Should I just, I don't know, like her Twitter handle is Schnickles, SCHNIKKLES. If you want like a picture of her, there's probably one there somewhere. John posts a picture of her sometimes, I don't know.
is this the same that one was lipping just a minute ago?
I have no idea, man. They both went the same direction.
If
How many
it's
traps
the
do
one
we
that
have?
was tagged, then it's the wrong one.
Oh,
this
so
is
we
one
tagged the one
that's
that's not
right now.
limping? Okay,
The
so where is
one
it?
that's not limping is.
I'll go
tagged.
looking for it, because this guy's probably gonna kill me.
Hold on.
So
I got Psycho Serum real quick. Don't die because you've carded twice. So if you card again, we'll
yeah,
lose.
I don't know. I should have changed my loadout before I came out here, and I should also be paying attention
he's-
while I'm playing.
He's up north.
Yeah, I'm going north. So
Should we just go after him so we don't get double teamed?
Yeah,
All right.
at this point.
Ah! 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 Jesus Christ! I can't move. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Luke.
I gotta
I-
get my.
I hate the
cat
frickin'
his
Ignactor.
shot soon. So
I hate fire dudes.
yeah, he's here in 10.
Yeah, no
looks
problem,
like-
Islander. I'm sorry we didn't address it earlier, but we were like caught up on a thing. Oh yeah, I don't know. I feel weird about knowing like a lot about them sometimes, but like when I don't know, like when I like somebody, like when somebody like inspires me, like I want to know more about them and like how they do their thing. Like I do a lot of extra work just because like I want to see how a lot of actors handle themselves, because I want to, like I want to emulate that. I want to be that person. Yeah. So it's just interesting to me, and it's the same thing. It's like if I do YouTube stuff, it's like I kind of like watching the Completionist and his streams, watching his editing helped me improve my editing a lot.
Oh, he died.
Oh, you got that one. Okay. Yeah, my editing, I learned a lot of like my basic how to lay out like my Jack All About Gaming show, just from watching the Completionist. Yeah. But it's you don't have to know a lot about him. Oh God. Agnat Carapace. I'd like to get into it. To get into video making, Luke. Would you be more like a let's play, reviews, comedy? Oh,
I remember I wanted to do that stuff like a year ago, like, well, more like 2 or 3. Like the reason, okay, so I already had like everything planned out. I had a bunch of recording equipment. I knew what my first video was going to be about. It was going to be about Ape Escape. I had a whole script written out, and I was like, you know what? To me, this is something I can work with. I mean, I'm not expecting gold with my first video. I'm just expecting something solid. And, well, I mean, I never actually did anything with it. I sent it to Nate to apply for ZI, and I got hired with it, so I guess it did something for me. I wouldn't exactly say it did something great for me. I mean, I love ZI. I love the people here, but I mean,
Now, what's ZI?
Zelda
does it really
Informer.
do anything for
Oh,
me? Eh.
Yeah, that's how I know Brian, and yeah, I do Zelda Informer and Gamnesia.
Well, used
Oh,
to.
speaking of which, Brian, we should do a major push for Colm. Colm is being kickstarted.
Call? What?
Colm, Kolm. It was a Flash game, like an Armor Games Flash game, a couple years back, and he made a sequel to it and stuff. And they were both like they were like some of the best Flash games. Like they had great atmosphere, like actually really great storytelling and great sound. Like it was just great for a Flash game. And yeah, and he's doing a Kickstarter right now where he wants to remake the first two and finish the story and actually do the third part that he didn't get to do at Armor Games before he left. And he's doing a Kickstarter. He's got like a little over a week left, and he's not having a very good time with funding. He's not getting very much attention. And he released a demo of the first game, like in the engine, and it's great. It's actually like a really great, like it's fantastic. I think it'd be great. So yeah, we should do. I was saying like we should do an interview with him for Gamnesia or something. I'm gonna make a video about it as soon as I finish. Yeah. Oh, who didn't know what ZI was? Oh, yeah, no, Nikolai, or Zach, I should say. Zach isn't from ZI. He's somebody I met completely separate. He came here, I guess. Did you get here off the video off of my YouTube channel? Or how did you?
Actually, you posted on Twitter, and then
Yeah, because I have it go through.
got
Right.
from there.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like, wait, you actually don't. Yeah. So yeah, that's how he saw it. He probably didn't know this was Zelda Informer related at all.
Not at all.
So yeah. Yeah, Danny's really cool off the Game Grumps. I think he's a pretty cool person. We tried to reach out to him actually. I had a short film that came out earlier this year in January called Shabbat Dinner. It was just it was like a Brian knows about this movie.
Did
you ever actually?
It's about Chris sucking a guy's dick while being Jewish.
That's not true. I got my dick sucked. I didn't.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, yeah. I'm the one.
thought
I
you-
was the receiving.
I
No, believe
it's
me.
been
I
a while.
remember. I remember who was giving and who was taking the blowjob. Believe me. No, it's
I thought it was.
I love how everybody
that's
always
right.
just.
Chris,
Huh?
you were the one who was always like, "That's so cool," right?
That's so cool. No, it's God. It's not. I love that that's all anybody actually mentions when they talk about the movie. It's just like, oh, it's the blowjob movie. When the blowjob is so like inconsequential to like what the film's really about. Like it's just kind of like a funny thing.
Guys, the message about the movie is that's so
Okay,
cool.
it's basically like it's a gay film. It's Jewish. It's about like two Jewish kids. One of them's come out, the other one hasn't. They're like at like a Shabbat dinner, and one of them reveals that he's gay. The other one doesn't know that he's gay yet. It's just it's I don't know. It's really funny. I'm pretty proud of it. Like the production values are kind of wonky. Some people tear it apart because of that. But when you consider we made it on $2,000 in like less than 2 days, like the script was fantastic. Like the guy that wrote it is just a fantastic writer, and I love like working with him. But yeah, when that came out, the reason I was saying this, when that came out, we actually reached out to Danny as part of this. We did like a huge outreach, trying to get people to like watch it, like celebrities kind of to watch it and be like and tell like their story about like a difficult time in their life where they had to like kind of identify them as such. And like, so one of the things I thought was I was like, we should try some YouTube celebrities because they'd be easier to get a hold of and all that. And so I sent out like I contacted like Danny's agent. Didn't end up replying, but I was like, you know, because this was right after the Wind Waker episode where he talked about his addiction too. Not his addiction,
yeah.
but his depression and like the pills. And like this was like a week after that happened when I sent this email out. And I don't know, I was hoping to get a response, but they kind of probably have a lot of people talking to them all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure he
So.
was swarmed with stuff after that.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna give my cat a shot. I'll be back in maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, you're gonna leave the stream running?
Yeah, the stream's gonna continue running.
Okay, cool. So let's distract ourselves for a while. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Like he's a cool guy, Danny.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I actually prefer him over John.
A lot of people. I think John's funnier. I don't know. The thing about Grumps now is Grumps is like a lot more. Grumps is a lot more consistent. And no, the movie was not called Brokeback Mountain. I've made that joke in a stand-up routine. It was called Shabbat Dinner. Shabbat Dinner. SHABBATDINNER on YouTube. It's 14 minutes long. If anybody is interested in watching me have a sexual encounter. Oh my god, that was such an awkward thing between me and my parents over that.
Oh, sure.
And my girlfriend. That was interesting. Anyways, what am I saying? What was I? We were talking about something else. Yeah, the Game Grumps, like, it's a lot more consistent now. Like, there's gonna be a consistent conversation and a consistent, like, kind of rate of. There's like a consistent, like, how things are, you know? Like you kind of.
I think I've had more times where I just like died laughing to Danny than John personally.
See, I've never had like the incredible, just like, oh my god, like moments. I think maybe once or twice. Like the thing that I miss about John is that he challenged Aaron.
That's true.
Like that's the thing is like the Game Grumps was very like you didn't know what was gonna happen. And that's one of the things I really liked about it. But it also made the quality kind of inconsistent because it kind of depended on what mood John was in sometimes. If he was in a bad mood, he'd have a solid week of like episodes where it was like he doesn't really want to be here, and these
Yeah, it's very obvious.
episodes. So with Danny, I mean, it's more consistent, good feels, but there's less like really crazy humor because a lot of that just came from them fighting. So I do kind of miss that.
Okay, what?
We're talking about Grumps.
We talked about how the Grumps has changed since John and Danny switched.
You know what?
Huh?
I'm going to look up and see what this Nicole girl looks like.
Jesus Christ, creepy.
Nicole Susie? Is that her name?
Why was everybody so like? No, her name's not Nicole Susie. I'm not gonna say her last name. Jesus Christ. I don't understand why everybody's so like obsessed with what she looks like.
Oh, is it this girl who kind of has like she looks like she could be a crack addict one day?
What? No. What? Why? Why does what she looks like matter?
Is
Why
it
does what
this
she looks
girl
like
with the
matter?
long hair?
Her hair was kind of shoulder length, I think. I don't know.
She looks
Yeah,
like
it
a
was.
girl.
It was like brown.
Yeah,
light
brown hair.
brown?
She's like short. She's petite, I'd say.
Okay. I guess we have a different definition of petite then.
I mean, she's not like like little Asian girl, but like. God,
I
okay,
mean-
why does this matter?
Why? Because Brian needs to see if hot or not.
You would never have a chance. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't want a chance.
Look at you talking like you would be one of the people to decide. talking like it's even slightly in your control.
But Chris, I have you. That's all I need.
That's all you'll get. Oh God, what am I doing with my life?
I just got Shrek'd.
What do you say?
Chris,
Fun fact: Black Diablos is. You guys are all American, right? Yeah, we are. Black
I got a
Diablos
little-
is just a regular Diablos in Heat.
I got a black Diablo sitting on my desk right now. That I actually
Yeah?
got from SGC.
Dude, I would love Monster Hunter figures actually. If I had the money to just.
Oh no, that wasn't SGC.
I was gonna get myself one, but I don't have the money for one right now.
Oh, Brian, I have exciting news. I'll be going to my first MagFest in January.
Magfest?
Yeah, I'm excited. I've never been able to go because it's always been like on my birthday and like so early in the month that like I was back home or I was like doing something. But it's like at the end of January this time, so it's like
What is MagFest again?
It's a music and gaming festival.
It's one of the only it's
Oh, so it's kind of like South by Southwest over here. Music and games.
it feels like it's insanely game oriented though.
Yeah, that's basically how it is over here with South by. But South
Really,
by,
I always do South by Southwest as like a music thing because like I mean that's how Flight of the Conchords got a lot of attention.
well, it could be because I'm in the game design field, so we hear a lot about South by when it's related to games. So that
It also
could
might be
just
that that's the only time you pay attention to South by Southwest too.
I've gone. I mean, there's some moments. I know my friend Keith had to go for like a week during a music festival.
Is that?
The Pokemon's anime actually based on the game.
Yeah, Pokemon Origins, I think it's called.
Yep.
The one
did
where
you watch
Charmander legit
Origins?
almost dies.
Well, thanks for the spoilers, Dick.
Well, no,
it's
it's not.
really a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler.
Except it just
What's
And
Spoiler?
it's not actually a plot point. It's just that the Pokemon fighting in Origins is actually so brutal that like there's a point where like it's just kind of a detail where you're like, oh holy shit, like technically, like they almost killed him, but they don't actually bring it up. It's not like the episode in the original anime where they're like, oh it's raining and his tail's gonna get put out.